What's good, man? It's your boy Chill Shump. You now tuning in to RejuvNation Podcast, hosted by Thomas Trill.
Fuck, you ain't fuck up.
Nigga, I done fucked up off this like 10 times, man.
Check, 1, 2. It's your boy Thomas Trill, and we're back with another episode of the RejuvNation Podcast, hosted by yours truly. As you can see, we have my man Shump here once again.
My guy.
so if y'all didn't know, we did shoot an episode before, but we had some technical difficulties on my end. The camera was fucking up with the focus, and you know what I'm saying. And there was a couple of big announcements that we had to drop, but I'm excited to talk about it now because it's after the fact.
Yeah, actually, it's probably better that we do it over again because of the time frame. So it couldn't be more of a perfect time.
Yeah. I mean, so let's just jump right into it. Like, I know you, but for the new people that might not have paid attention or are just tuning in, I want to give you a little backdrop about who you are as, Chill Shump, the producer. Not Chill Shump, Chill Shump on the beat. #.
That's a fact. Chill Shump on the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised, Britain, Connecticut, always repping CT.
Shout out heavy hitting.
Been producing for like a good 13.
Mm-hmm.
Just been making more and more for the last couple of years. Been making big hits out here, man. It's on a producing game. So, shoot. As far as Connecticut goes, we got Work Part 2, rest in peace. My little brother Zoe.
Always.
Everybody Dumbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yank Rhythm, Line Bite.
Well, let's not even get that. You are fast forwarding way too fast. You are current. We gotta talk. You've been doing this for a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think there has to be some just due, some respect as far as like what you've contributed back then. So like, I kind of want to talk about like the first projects you probably even jumped into to even establish you as a producer out here. What were some of those like, and who were the artists?
Until niggas started really fucking with me, really knowing my name, was when I started working with Mike.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mike Flows.
I would say like I think the biggest, well, it wouldn't be the biggest. It would be like when niggas really started recognizing what I was doing was like King OVK.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a great project.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a fact. I think I produced like a good 85% of that. You know what I'm saying? 90%.
I mean, at one point, I thought you guys were like tied to the hip. It was like Mike and Shump. At the point, it was Mike, Shump, and Annoy. I know Annoy was fucking with you for a little bit too. Yeah. And then I saw the connection with you and Mike kind of just get to the point where you guys are under the same label.
Right.
In a sense. So,
right.
But I didn't mean to cut you off, man. So let's talk about King OVK.
Nah, King OVK hits. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we took just months at a time just to make that.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like the first project that Mike was back to doing for like over a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? So when we came back with that record, you know what I mean? We was just really in a focus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just and really trying to make a statement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I remember like when I interviewed Mike a long time ago, and I was like, I want to work with this dude. And Jordan was with me, and we was going through some songs, and the first song we was like, yo, this is the one was Pompeii. And man, I still that video still to this day, I still be looking at that shit. That shit was some fucking
call it rap.
Heat.
Yeah. Took a product, had to sell it, heard they call it rap. Front street with it for my niggas in the back. Bring 'em up. Spit it proper acapella, I ain't need a track. But I slipped into the mental, gotta push a pack. Push a T, had me push a tree like it's crack. And cold had me thinking boom, 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 back. Army City repetition, boom.
Bro, yeah.
Shout out to Jordan on that too, man.
Hell yeah, Jordan came through with some fire on that video.
For sure. And after that, I just saw how like involved you were with that even process, like just coming up, having your creative approach to things, having your own ideas, making sure the production was up to par. So like to see the relationship get to that level was pretty dope. And like now even touching base on that now, like you had the Everybody Dumbing song that was just released. Like talk about the production of that, like how that came apart.
I was fucking around, bro.
Okay.
I was thinking about using that sample because I heard PD Guns and his mans do his thing to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to revamp it on my own shit. But you feel me? Also bring in that flavor of Connecticut. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that was around when Dumbing Out and it was just starting to make a presence.
Yep, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think that shit came in strong too. Like I mean, I think when the Double movement came along, I think that shit caught like wildfire. Yeah. And like I mean, that even goes back to even before everybody dumbing Yank Rhythm. You know Facts. What I'm saying? And that song right there, for me personally, I think that was like the staple for you, where it's like, yo, I'm a serious producer. I do this shit for real, and y'all gonna respect my craft.
That's when CT knew about me
for sure. You know and like, how did that even come to play?
Me and Snow. You know what I'm saying? Basically, Snow. Yeah. Shout out to Snow.
Yeah. She gave you a big shout out too after the news.
Oh well, shit. Much love. God damn, I didn't peep that shit.
Yeah, she. I'm gonna pull it up, but on Twitter she was just like she really proud and happy for you.
Damn, I didn't even peep that, bro. I gotta make sure I acknowledge that shit
for sure.
But basically with that situation, me and her bumped into each other at one of Zoe's charity events, just raising money for his funeral. We bumped into each other, just briefly talked. But I knew she was from New Haven. Yeah, and I was just like, yo, you feel me? Just let's stay in contact, you feel me? Still got to keep this thing going. Yeah. You feel me? Because I knew, Zoe wants you to keep on doing what you was doing out there. So we did exactly that. I want to say like a week later, I made Yank with him. Respect, Randy was in the building. He was literally, bro, he was in the back of me, bro. He could attest. He was literally in the back of me, man.
That nigga Randy be everywhere.
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? So we sitting there talking. And then, you feel me? I was trying to find like just that next bop. So we got right on the Yank with him. And I was thinking, and then Snow came to mind, so I sent it to her to dance off. Yeah. And she did exactly that. You know what I'm saying? She sat there, she danced on it. She made a video, sent it back to me, posted it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like she did it. You know what I'm saying? And time passed by. She goes, yo, I want to start rapping now. You mind if I use that?
What'd you even think when she came to you with that?
I'll be honest with you, I could have said anything in the world to like split my growth. You know what I'm saying? I could have said, yo, I need 500. Yeah. Petty money. You know what I'm saying? I could say, nah, this ain't it. Trying to, you feel me, trying to force something that ain't there. But I knew it was her first time around. You know what I'm saying? And I was just trying to look out. You know what I mean? So I said, yo, go ahead. Rock out. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. And she came back with the record, and time passed. You feel me? Months passed by, and, we shot the video, and that's when it went, man.
I'm going to be honest with you. I always liked the beat. I didn't particularly like the song at first. Yeah. For me, and that might have not been my cup of tea at first. Yeah. But once I saw the video and I saw all the energy in there, I was like, and I listened back to the song, I'm like, it was hard for me not to process the song with the video. So it was like it automatically a hit for me. You know what I'm saying? And to see where it's come so far, like even Young and May coming down, pulling up on it. How was that? Like, what was that?
That was fire, bro. It was a hot summer day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She pulled up. She came to Snow's block. It was a bigger scenery as far as getting the video done. You feel me? Yeah. Like the first time, you feel me? It was just homeboy with a camera. Right. Rolling around. Now it's like
full production mode.
Bro, we got the red cameras out. We got angle 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. We got the chrome. Like it was, we got baddies out. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Like it was a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? So Young and May pulled through, real humble, you know what I'm saying? Came through and we sat and did our thing. We did a shot there, and then went to Bridgeport, and went to Perfections and went up.
Yeah, I was wilding.
Yo, went up,
I seen the behind the scenes. Y'all was wilding.
Went out.
I seen Hey, listen, I don't know if I'll get you in trouble. I seen Shump in there getting a lap dance from somebody.
No, you didn't.
Hey, man, hey. The world will never know.
No, you didn't.
But even when Young and May jumped on it, I was hearing a lot of pushback too. Like I was hearing some people like, oh, she shouldn't have jumped on it. It should have just run its own course. And some people, what is your perspective?
Well, think about that, man. Like, should it? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you got a record that's already been dropped in within one area and has been ran through like until the wheels fell off for the first time. Yeah. So now you bringing it back again for another year. Yeah. Now this time you got a label budget. It's dope. Different. Yeah. It was known in Connecticut, but bro, there's still 49 other states that hasn't really touched like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. if you ask me, Young and Mace verse brought a revamp. You know what I mean? And brought different energy to the record. Yeah. And that works. That works. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a perfect move. Word. I thought it was a perfect move.
Well, from there, niggas calling you a hitmaker now because you got the Like Woe Challenge was spreading like fire. What was the concept and mind frame behind that? For me personally, I thought it was just like you just kind of like building off the Yank rhythm energy and then just trying to find your own formula without, you know what I'm saying? Like with something that is known. Yeah. And like, so break it down to me because I wasn't in the room with you.
Well, I was just trying to make some heat. Bro. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, okay. I was trying to make some heat. Yeah. And I thought about Black Rob and I was just like, let me put like a little Shump mix to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I did what I did. I knew it was hard. I was just like this. You know how you Batman mode, you just you feel me? I knew it was fire. Yeah. I was just like, I didn't know about the personnel. Yeah. I had like mad niggas I was thinking about for like the record. I'm just like, that's too many niggas for one song. Yeah. And then it just clicked like, yo, shit, why don't I do a challenge?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I hit up my niggas that I consider as influences. I hit them niggas up first. Yo, you feel my knee? Yo.
Who were the first people?
Mike. Brody Fresh, Sholey, fucking Maze. Who else? I think I hit up Nikki Ellis. Okay. There's a couple. It was like 10 niggas I hit up. I just needed the influence just for that kick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I knew once them niggas got right,
it was gonna go crazy.
Yeah, it was just gonna go off. You know what I mean? So.
Was there anybody? Well, first off, shout out to the artists that you just named because they're all heavy hitters in their own respective right. Was there anybody that you were like, I was not expecting you to make a track off this? Like any artist that made a song.
Oh, and I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
I think what threw me left was the Jamaican dude named Z. From Brooklyn. Yeah. He went and did a whole little rhythm on that joint. That shit was fire, nigga. It's dead ass. Yeah. That shit was fire. And then John Violin.
Oh yeah, shout out my nigga John the violinist.
He did the strings on it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yo, he's been doing like his I forgot what you call it. What covers?
Yeah, he does covers. Yep.
Yeah, his covers have been like dope as hell. Super like fire, man. Just to see him. And then shout out to Rose. Shout out to Andrew. Yeah. What should I call him? What should I call him? Dice. Yeah. There we go. Shout out to Dice from Double F. Been shooting all them for him too.
Hell yeah.
Even circling back on that, we've been talking a lot about your team. Like we said something about Jordan. We said something about Dice now, and it seems like they're doing their own thing with other parties, but it's still coming in house.
Absolutely.
I think it's really important to have a strong team.
That shit's so inclusive, bro.
And I want you, I want you to kind of go into details about like what your team consists of and how important it is for you to get your job done with a team like that.
Well, Double F moves as not only a unit but a label.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got management, we got bookings, we got assistants, we got cameramen. You know what I'm saying? Artists, creatives, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Promotional, you know what I mean? Everything.
Right.
Financial, everything. You know what I'm saying? Basically making everything in the house so you don't have to come out of pocket going out the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So of course it's a trial and error, you know what I'm saying?
Always.
And it took a couple years to get the gears going, but I feel like we really stronger right now more than ever.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think it's starting to show.
Right.
I think more people starting to realize that. They're looking, they're checking, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think it's going to.
Do you feel like Double F is, if not one of the strongest units in Connecticut?
Nobody move like us. Only like I mean, don't get me wrong. There's others out there that's doing a damn good job.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But man, nobody move like us. We roll in the events like mobs.
Talk
you know
that shit.
Like,
I mean, y'all
everybody know what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Like, oh, all right, Double F in the building. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, all right, there go Mud. You know what I'm saying? There go Michelle. There go Rio with his camera. Oh, that's Shump. That's Flows. You know what I'm saying? All right, you know, like, niggas know what time it is.
Listen, if I didn't know y'all niggas personally and y'all all walked up in this interview right now, I feel like I was about to get robbed. Good thing Good thing we're friends outside of the interview. Because I was, you know what I'm saying? I had to second guess real quick. I want all these people in my shit.
Yeah.
But
Double F varsity jackets coming real soon.
Double F worldwide. But even talking about that, so we talked about all that, but you've been working with a lot of artists as well too. Like, and I feel like there's a couple artists in particular that you have a better relationship with that you've been trying to push. One person I've been seeing you get in touch with is Nate Official.
Absolutely.
Definitely want to talk about. Shout out to Nate, man.
Yeah.
I met him when you guys were doing the. What you guys doing? He was doing at the Oakdale. Who was that? Lil Durk?
Oh, that's Shump Friends for the Lil Durk show.
Yeah, for Lil Durk show, right?
Yeah.
Met him. He was. I was really upset that he didn't know a lot of songs that we know until we brought into. He ain't no sucker for the nookie, bro.
Bro, but think about it.
I don't even care. I don't care.
About it, man.
I don't care.
When suckers for the nookie came out? 2007.
Listen, my little brother 16 and he no sucker for the nookie.
But he from around here. He from around here. That nigga from Nate from Bridgeport, bro. Like, you can't expect a 5-year-old to know sucker for the nookie from Bridgeport. Unless the shit was really going like crazy. Like, not to say it didn't.
Okay.
Not to say it didn't. But you feel me? Like, a 5-year-old to know that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out my nigga Smooth Haynes, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
man,
again,
that's the big dog too. Shout out to big
dog. Yo, I see him. That's one motherfucker that be dapper as hell.
Yeah.
Everywhere, it don't matter. He be at the gym with the fucking suit on.
I know, right?
What the fuck? But I be telling him all the time, I'm like, yo, if you even right now, if you still shoot that music video, that shit will still do crazy numbers because it still resonates really well. Yeah. Like, people still be bringing it up now. So yeah, how'd you meet Nate? Like, how'd that even work out?
I was scrolling through social media. A dude I know, he was doing a lot of A&R work. OB be doing a lot of shit.
He said,
I'm just like, yo,
he said like a dude like I know. Like,
Yeah,
OB was gonna watch
like,
it like, this
man,
motherfucker ain't gave me my
OB.
credits.
Yeah, matter of fact, by
Fuck
the
you,
way,
OB.
Fuck OB,
Fuck
man.
OB.
Shit.
Fuck
You always
you,
be talking
OB.
shit.
Yeah.
My legs look good. Fuck you, nigga. Anyways, he basically was like, yo, check this dude out. And I checked the Twitter, and he didn't have a Twitter. His manager threw it up on his Twitter. Yeah. And it was legit, like, the Pain video.
Okay.
And I looked at it, and I'm just like,
crazy,
blown back, bro. I was like, who is this kid?
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm just like, nah, I need to work with him, like ASAP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, he set it up, we connected, and then I immediately seen the young energy and the vibe that this kid had. That I wasn't necessarily tapped into at the point. Yeah. But he made me tap into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I got in the studio and I made the Paranoid record for him. And he did justice to that beautifully. Right. You know what I mean? So I think that one they threw up on SoundCloud with no real like promotion budget, and that shit caught like 120K
crazy
in streams or something like that on SoundCloud.
He definitely has what it takes, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what you working on now? Treesh?
No Treesh.
No Treesh.
Yep, no Treesh.
All right, break that down to me again, because I'm gonna bring the clip back from the last interview because we need that. But what does no Treesh mean?
I mean, a Treesh is a thought, hoe, slut, whatever you want to call it, chicken head, bird, whatever you want to call it, man. It's just in that mix. That's that new young energy, man. You feel me? I ain't know nothing about it. At first, I was working on the record with him. And I think, when was I working on the record with him? And I worked on, we was going back and forth with the record a lot. But on our last sessions, he was like, he said something about a Treesh, and I'm just like, mind you, we in the studio with his boys, like, they all young. So I'm like, yo, what's a Treesh? And they all looked at me crazy. All of them, they all looked at me crazy. I'm like, yo, what? You don't know what a Treesh is, bro? Yeah. The man in the background's like, y'all love Treesh. Like, going crazy. I'm like, what you mean? Yeah. And he's like, nah, it's a thotty, bro. I'm like, oh.
I get it now.
You feel me? I'm like,
light bulb.
Bad.
Right.
Damn. I caught like a real reality check. I'm like, nigga, you a little older than you think. Caught a little reality check right there. But I just came up with the idea because it was like no scrubs. And I'm like, okay, so no scrubs, no Treesh.
Yeah. No I see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was like, yeah, all right, we could roll with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
talk about that, because that's even a good point you like made. Like, what's your creative process like? Like, how do you just grab it and like, yo, this is the one, or this is the move I'm about to make?
I need time for records.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we real patient. We got Man, how many records we got in the cut? We don't,
5, 6.
yeah, like some strong records.
Yeah.
That we don't even. We
I
just
seen.
keep them in
Listen,
the cut. You feel me? 'Cause I work on them a lot.
Yeah, I ain't
You know what
going.
I mean?
I ain't gonna drop no. But I heard one. That shit when we was in the studio.
Which one? Which one?
It was me, you, me. It was me, you, 2-4. Noe was in there. Nikki was in there. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
playing a song back that y'all.
Spade joint.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Man, shout out my bro, Young Spade,
shout
man.
out
Hell
Young Spade
yeah,
for sure.
that's my bro. He hit me up earlier today.
Yo, that shit sounded. We played that shit back like 5 times.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I believe, I truthfully, like, I feel like Spade got such a Meek Mill vibe to him. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. And not to compare him, but it's more or less of what his delivery brings and entails.
Yeah, yeah.
It's street.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's still like gutter. Like, I feel like he can relate to niggas in a way where certain motherfuckers can't
Right.
on a HUD level.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And that's just and he feel me like he not even like that's not who he wants to promote himself as, really.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he just comes through as a real nigga.
Right.
You feel me? He's a real nigga. His father's a real nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so you feel me? It's always love with them niggas every time I pop up.
For some reason,
Yeah.
everybody just always associate a real nigga with being a street nigga. And let me tell you something. That shit is super far-fetched. You could be the illest street nigga and be a lame.
Yeah, be
you
a
feel
lame.
me? And you could be a Sue and Ty nigga and be a real nigga. Like like that comparison never makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, now it does. Like before, back in the day, I used to think just like everybody else. But you know what I'm saying? So back to the process. It's all about patience and timing, which I think is a big thing that a lot of us don't have in today's day and age. Society's so fast and microwavable, and we gotta make it now. We gotta drop it here and there.
Right.
It's good to hear that you take I'm trying to think of all these cool
I'm
words.
taking the seasoned route. The seasoned route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like getting some ribs ready. You don't cook them right away. You let them chill inside the fridge overnight.
Now you put them shit in a slow cook.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Leave
saying?
for the whole day, come back, them shit's just now getting cooked up.
Yep.
Word. That's what's up. So I mean, everyone knows now, but I would like you to announce, like, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Chill Shump definitely now has production on Lil Wayne's funeral album, which is
We gotta get
You know what I'm
we got the Just Blaze or the drop bomb,
yeah, Just Blaze
You feel me?
or the Flex Bomb.
or the flex bomb, all that shit. We gotta get all them.
All right.
How does that feel for you? Like now that it's out, now that the world knows, people probably from all over, everywhere hitting your ass up about it. Like, how does that make you feel?
I'm still in the moment, man. I'm still in the moment, but it's like I know that's not what's gonna get Shump where Shump needs to be.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I still understand I gotta work. You know what I mean? I know where this can take things.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
where it's taking things.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I mean, if I sit here and just be like, all right, I made it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna get where I need to get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I told my team, like, you feel me? The day the album dropped, the day the album dropped, you feel me? I told them that we celebrate the night. We got to work tomorrow.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That's a great mindset to have. I did see, shout out to one of the legends in this journalistic route, Elliot Wilson from Rap Radar. I saw that I saw that him and Lil Wayne were definitely in the car playing that exact track.
Yeah.
Wayne was talking that shit on there. I feel like it's a difference when, like, because this is one thing, like, even when you told me about it, right, I'm like, all right, I hope that the track gets recognized, though. Like, you feel me? Like, it's cool to be on a project, but you could just be one of them filler songs.
It's top 3.
Feel me? Exactly.
Yeah.
Once I saw that, I saw Elliot Wilson. I'm like, that's lit that they talked about that exact thing.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think that's gonna do for you now? Because I know the labels is probably knocking. I know they were knocking before, but I know they probably on you crazy now.
Yeah, they knocking out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy, man. I want to say about like a year and a half ago, we went to 300 Entertainment, and he was playing music, and to A&R, and he was just basically trying to get a vibe from me real quick.
Yeah.
And he was talking to me like, you know, yeah, like we see you with T Grizzly, and we see you working with Richard Kidd and all these other people, and he was like, yeah, like, you know, we could work out a deal for you.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard that. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, like,
let's do it.
I'm looking at my one. Tomorrow we doing it. You feel me? And, he was like, well, you know, we'll further review and you just get back to you. But you got in the elevator, he's just like, man, they not gonna offer you no real money. So if I were you, I'd just go back home and be the man.
Yeah.
And that's literally what I did, bro. Now I'm talking about I was probably like summer of 2018, so like fresh off of Yank Rhythm dropping. You know what I mean? So I knew I had to come back and work. You know what I mean? And really earn that for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? It's not a couple thousand. I'm not worth a couple thousand, bro. I'm worth a couple million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk
so
that shit.
I know my worth. That's just really what it is. So if I'm going forward with this, then all right, I make y'all believe in me.
Right.
And my way of making you labels and guys believe in me is making everybody that you look to for your dollar signs believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Which is your consumers.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If I got your consumers believing in me, that means you guys have to believe in what I'm doing.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Because it's working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and that's dope too, cause I like the approach you're taking. Like a lot of people be like have the one and done approach. Like they make a hit and then they strive off that head and then next thing you know they're back on the block or doing whoever they want. This shows that you have the grit and the endurance of what it takes. And I mean, for me, I'm just happy to see a nigga from Connecticut win. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always are, when we go to travel different, like, even with the A3C that year, like, how much niggas did not know that there was a hip-hop scene in Connecticut? You know what I'm saying? And just, like, it's just like I'm granted, I don't think you being on Lil Wayne's project is going to let the world know that there's hip-hop in Connecticut, but that's a great start. You feel what I'm saying? So, based on the labels, what kind of deals are you looking for? Like Mud just put me on. I didn't even know there's a thing called an admin deal.
Yep.
You know, distribution, all that stuff like that. So if you can even break it down for even other producers who are looking to either get in the game or might have been in the game and not have been aware, like what are these deals and what do they mean?
Well, in the producer aspect, you got a publishing deal, you got an admin deal, you got you could do distribution too, depending on how you really come about things. You know what I'm saying? A publishing deal is a label giving you in advance of whatever number, and they're basically going to set you up with records.
Right.
Like they're putting you in the play. They're screening the plays for you. You know what I mean? So it's your job to deliver.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then you got an admin deal, which is like they'll still someone give you an advance, or they probably won't give you the advance, but they'll still register you in like these certain databases of A&Rs that are shipping beats out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just a easier process of doing. Now with publishing deals, you can take that route, but they're gonna take like a good percentage of your publishing.
Yeah. And
that's only beneficial to successful producers. London the Track, Mustard, you know, et cetera. Those type of Jalil beats, you know, et cetera. So it's based off how hot you jump out the window,
right,
or how hot you just end up busting through the doors to see how well that publishing deal is gonna work out for you. Admin's more or less of, all right, we're gonna throw on the wall, see if it stick.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Which in most cases, some niggas actually come off from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, based off of certain situations, that's like exposure at the end of the day. Regardless of what it is, it's exposure. Right. You know what I mean? Regardless if you're gonna get shit placed, somebody gonna see like, all right, well, who is this guy? You know what I mean? So let's tap into him a little more.
Yeah.
Then you got distribution, which is not necessarily a record label. They're like more or less of getting your shit out there. Now, in the producer standpoint, and my standpoint, I would seek in that a little more, basing off what I'm trying to do as a producer.
Gotcha.
More not.
And what is that? Before, not to even cut you off.
Yeah.
What is that? What are you trying to do as a producer?
Hands on, executive, exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Sessions. I need to be in them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I need to have certain input inside certain records. I know what's gonna work. You know what I mean? Just like your Mustards and your Diddies and your Pharrells and your Khaled's and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? I know what sounds good.
Flies, but it's on a long flight. No, I don't need airtime, cause I got hang time. You think it's playtime? Well, bitch, it's game time, and you gon' stop playing with me.
That's old school stuff. Say stop playing with me.
Yeah,
that's serious, man.
Yeah, that's some New Orleans shit. Stop playing with me, bitch. That's just New Orleans. Yeah, but New Orleans person tell you that, then they serious.
Yeah, you don't want it to go to a certain level.
Only if they throw the bitch, and if they say stop playing with me, it's all good.
Yeah.
You can stop playing with me, bitch. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, my mama told me that. You know,
exactly.
You got to see Siri now wasn't playing when I said stop playing with me. She got scared. Siri like, hold on, that nigga said stop playing. She said, just a sec, hold up, nigga.
Can't hide. I'm blooding with my bros, gone hard with my slimes. It ain't nothing to go.
GQ emailed me.
Fire.
Basically they wanted to do a write up upon the producers on Wayne's records because there's a lot of producers in my predicament.
Okay.
Dudes that you probably were hot in their area, but not like nationally hot.
Yeah.
I think probably the biggest producer on the album was Murder Beats and Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, there's other dudes. It's just like there's a crew called Some Randoms, Melody Loops, a couple dudes, man. My guys, you know what I'm saying, who was a part of the trip with me, Riz on the beat. He came up with the melody, and which is really just him on the piano. Yeah. He's a real instrumentalist,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So he just got on the piano and started, doing a little melody loop on the piano, and then I just reversed it and did my little effects to it, and then added the drums to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then there was Infamous, which is more on the Republic record side of things, and there was a sample in there that we just would rather not have, for the sacrifice of clearance purposes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we just got him on there to replay it, and it's a go. This is beautiful for me because it's the first record that I got a placement on with no samples.
Sample. Facts. So the GQ writer. So that's just talking about you as producers. Like what? Like do you know more details about it? Like
basically the guy had me up and we talked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He just asked me about where I was from, what I've done. He was familiar with the Connecticut scene, which is not throwing me off anymore because there's a lot of motherfuckers that know what's going on in Connecticut.
I swear, like it'd be like not to even contradict myself, but I do go someplace and people are like, oh yeah, like the people who need to know. Yeah. Be like, oh yeah, I know about Connecticut. I'm like, if you know, why are you not out here trying to make it happen?
Because I feel like it's our job, bro. I ain't expecting nothing from nobody no more, man. If I'm going to get them, I'm going to get it on my own. Yeah. And I ain't got to thank nobody for it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I've been learning that the hard way lately. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you feel me? It just feels that much better getting it on your own, truthfully.
I mean, your perspective as a producer, how hard is it now? Like, granted, we have social media, so that's been a big help, but I feel like that's also a really big form of oversaturation. How hard is it for you now? And then how do you feel like you've been able to slice through all that to, like, establish yourself as, like, I
stick to my script.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a different style than everybody. Right. Well, at least for the mass. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I know what my style of music, who's gonna serve, who's gonna cater to. I don't try to sit here and try to send beats off to like trap vibe niggas. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like label niggas gonna sit here and be like, yo, what's up with Richard Cater or Amigos or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got beats for these guys? Yeah. Not really. Yeah. But you feel me? Like I could give it a shot, but I won't force something that ain't there. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm more of a, it's said in the article, it's like I'm East Coast flavored. You know what I'm saying? And cool. All right, I wear that hat. You know what I mean? But you feel me? All right, let's get this East Coast vibe out to other niggas now. You know what I'm saying? And to the South and to the West.
You gotta hear it.
Chicago.
They have all invaded the East Coast, so it's time for us to invade them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
pause.
What? Pause, nigga.
Whoa.
I'm dying to hear how a West Coast nigga sounds on a Chill Shump beat. I'm dying to hear that, bro.
That should be. Who's some artists that you'd want to work with from over there?
I mean, to be honest with you, as of right now, as I'm thinking, I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. Yeah. But I'm looking for that guy that has talent but not there yet. But there's something about him that might be next up.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. If somebody's established his work, of course I want to work with him. Yeah. You feel me? But I want to build them relationships with the niggas up next up. You feel me? 'Cause that in that case is my class.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why not build my relationship with these guys and try to make some shit happen?
Facts.
You know?
All right, so I mean, as you wrap up, I kind of want to know like what is next for you. Like, what's your plans? What's your goals? Like, the next 5-year plan for you.
They gonna know Chill Shump as a producer, for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be more or less of how. I think it's more or less of a feeling in the sound now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I felt I put in a lot of work within the state, and I feel like now it's time for me to take that work outside the state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still keep it Connecticut for 100% all day, but you know, I think I'm not gonna grow as a producer if I don't.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, of course, my goal is to be a great, you know, be one of the greats that
Ever
greats
do
to do it.
Yeah.
But if I don't get to that chapter, I'm considering it as a chapter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll fall back into the business side of things.
Yeah.
I love the business side of music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could easily see me having an A&R position in the label because I know it sounds good.
See you as an A&R, you got like a big ass hashtag Chill Shump, icy ass pendant right here, just on the, feel me, just like bong, like all up in my shit.
Yeah, let me get a couple million. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll probably jump out the window with it, maybe.
Word. So wrapping up, I definitely like to leave the podcast with like some words of wisdom or encouragement. So the question I have for you is, for any upcoming producer, anyone really looking to take this seriously, what's some advice or some do's and don'ts that you have for them?
Coming from Connecticut, this shit is possible.
Okay.
This shit's possible, man. Like, don't sit here and ever think it's not. I see a lot of niggas get discouraged
All the time.
because I think it's not because talent is because of lack of resource.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not knowing what necessarily to do in certain positions. And if I'm the guy to lead the blueprint out for niggas, then, you know, so be it.
Yeah.
I would love to wear that hat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it can't just be me to build a culture.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has to be more.
Right.
You feel me? For it to be communal. You know what I'm saying? So, I think, or at least what I would tell producers is just stay in your bag, educate yourselves, y'all YouTube, everything else when it comes down to beats.
Yeah.
All right, so YouTube, what's a decent publishing deal?
Right.
Or YouTube, how so-and-so got his way up to the top. You know what I'm saying? Or YouTube, what homeboy did to fuck up his money.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of niggas do.
Facts.
You know what I mean? A lot of dudes get this crazy-ass advance and then just blow it, bro. Like, I'm trying to invest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just do what you got to do, man.
Facts. Well, again, thank you for coming for the second time.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, if we make it a third time,
We got 3 cameras here, man. This shit, this better be the run. This better be the one, bro.
For real. Please drop your handle though, so people can follow you in case they want to talk to you or just want to check in on how you doing and everything.
Absolutely. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Chill Shump.
Facts. Definitely before we end, I want to say shout out to the whole team. Shout out Double F. I'm gonna try to go down myself, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. So correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
We got Mike Flows. We got you. We got Mud, of course. We got Michelle, aka Mick. We got Jordan Rio. We got Andrew, aka Dice.
Yes.
And Nikki.
Yes.
That's it. I had the ballpark.
Oh,
it's Scotty B. Yeah, my
and then
fault,
we got
Scott.
Source Honorary.
Hey, Source
Yeah.
Honorary. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Source, me and you are gonna definitely be like.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
damn.
Shout out to my nigga Boona, man. Hell
Holding it
yeah.
down?
Hell yeah, he holding it down.
He was
for
spinning
boy.
your shit. When I went to a party, he was definitely spinning your shit in there.
Holding it down for your boy, man.
Oh,
Absolutely.
and Crespo, yeah. Shout out
Crespo
to
too.
Mark.
Yeah, Spark.
Yeah, see, y'all team.
Yeah, bro.
too damn
We
long,
thick, man.
Y'all
Pause.
gonna
You know what I'm saying? We just hold it down, my nigga.
Good kid.
You feel me?
Yeah, we said Source. Yeah.
Just hold it down.
But again, it's your boy Thomas Trail, man. Having some great conversation with some great friends that's doing some great things. Hopefully, you know, we all get to tell our story when it's all said and done.
Absolutely.
If you haven't tuned in, please take a look, man. The website is up, Rejuv-Nation.com. The interview is going to be up there. It's going to be on the YouTube channel. It's eventually going to be on the IG story. Tune in, tap in, give some feedback, give some comments. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. I might talk a lot. I might laugh a lot. You might not like none of that shit. I like to hear it because it helps me make it better for y'all. And for new people that's tuned in, man, share, repost, show some love. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy Thomas Trail, and I am out.
Up and down and round and round, you shake that thing real
It's
good.
that bad news
My
gang,
boo,
huh?
they gotta get some of that. Can I take you to my hood?
She look like Halle, I treat her like Whoopi. M.O.B. Me not no sucker for the nookie now. Me not no sucker for the nookie now. Me not no sucker for the nookie. I know why you're looking over here, cause you see me getting money over